What are we going to get out, see, do, and enjoy over the weekend? We know the person who has the answer to these questions and more. It's our friend Andrea from the Rockford Area Convention and Visitors Bureau. Go rockford.com. Andrea, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We're good. How's everything going with you?
Oh, really, really good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, the week is flying by for me, so that's a plus.
Yeah, that's always, a speedy week is always a good thing, until all of a sudden you look back going, hey, where'd all the time go?
We want to get to that weekend and have all the fun.
We do. I've got to jump ahead just a little bit because we've got a member of our staff who has been pestering me to ask you, knowing that you come on. Hey, she said, ask her, what's the deal with Stroll on State this year?
Oh, that is a good question. That is, of course, Stroll on State is always that, Saturday after Thanksgiving. And this year, our team is working harder than probably ever before, right? Because we're trying to figure out and decide what makes the most sense. And they are still doing so. They're in talks and conversations with, of course, many different municipalities and leaders throughout the area in talking about what can be done, what we can do to keep Stroll going this year and keep it safe. So good news, we are definitely going to have a Stroll on State in some capacity.
Oh, good.
So that's the good news. We don't necessarily know quite yet what that looks like in its entirety, but details will definitely be released as soon as we get them confirmed. So what I highly suggest people do is, if you don't already, follow Stroll on State on Facebook, and go rockford.com as well on Facebook. And that's where you're going to get the latest and greatest news. As soon as we can announce it and launch it, that's when we're going to post it. So
yeah, because we know you guys are dealing with a very fluid situation anyway. Well, what could be cast in stone today will crumble by tomorrow. So trying to figure out as we move forward isn't an easy task.
Right, and the event we know for sure will look different. I mean, that's a definite. It's not going to be the same as in years past this year. We do know that there will definitely be virtual experiences included and incorporated in to keep people safe. So that is what I can say for sure at this point. As far as the details, we will be announcing those sooner than we normally do, just because of the fact that we want people to be able to be prepared and know exactly what's going on and anticipate it for the upcoming event. So.
All right. We'll keep all of those things in mind, and we will await any announcements on it and start to parse those when we get them.
Very good.
All right. Closer to home, what are we looking at this weekend?
All right. Well, for this weekend, we have a lot of great events going on as well. So for Saturday, this is a big event in the city market area, the pavilion there, Rockford City Vintage Market. Now, this is the one-day event where you can go and see quality vintage, antique, and repurposed items for your home and garden. There's going to be furniture, clothing, jewelry, art, children's items, and more. There will be vendors selling beverages and food. There will be some live entertainment as well. So, of course, as you know, we're already talking about, events do look different from the years past. This is an ongoing event, but it will look different this year. So definitely check out their website for more information.
That looks cool. Sounds like a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's just so much fun. Mercyville Sports Corps 1 is hosting this Saturday as well. This is at 9 a.m. A walk to end Alzheimer's, an incredible cause that you can go and support. Definitely do so, or root on and cheer on those folks that are going to be walking in this event to help raise funds and fuel the mission to help eliminate Alzheimer's, which is definitely something that's growing, and we want to stop that from growing. So.
Absolutely, and they're a wonderful, wonderful organization and do so much good work. This is a great way to help them out.
Definitely. So if you can attend and support that, that is great. They also have going on, this is always a big event. I know that's the theme this weekend, is how events are changing. Now, Greenwich Village Art Fair is definitely been going on in the community for, over 70 years.
Yeah, I was going to say, we won't be long. We'll be looking at the century mark on this thing.
Right. It's unbelievable to think how many years this has been going on. And it's a staple in our community. The Rockford Art Museum puts this on in their parking lot each year. This weekend it's Saturday and Sunday, but I will say that it is very different this year. They are going completely virtual. It's all online for both days. So, which is really neat, too, because they're going to launch it at the exact time that the event would start on Saturday. And then from Saturday through Sunday, you can go online, sit in the comfort of your own home. Yeah, all you have to do is press a couple buttons. It's really great, unique items that you would have gotten if you would have gone there. So jewelry, mixed media, ceramics, interesting works of art from local artists and more. So I'll support that.
I was going to say, looking around our house, other than photographs of family members and all that we took, I believe almost, if not every piece of art that hangs up on the walls was grabbed up at the Greenwich Village Art Fair.
Yeah, exactly. It's so neat to get local pieces from our local artists that you may know. They may be a friend. They may be somebody you run into for here and there, and then you get to learn their great story and how they created that piece of work. So it's really great to support them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, and then just a couple of things. We recently redid our What's Happening, where I pull these events from, which is pretty exciting. That's actually launching this week. So it's going to look a little bit different. And what I want to mention and point out is that we have our new Where To section at the bottom, where we're highlighting great places to eat, shop, and explore. And so, of course, this week we're highlighting Abreu to eat, Ground Floor Skateboard to shop, and Burpee Museum of Natural History to explore. If you haven't had an opportunity, we're highlighting these places just as a reminder. Get on out and support your local businesses and organizations. They need you now more than ever at this time, and these places are great places to check out.
They all are, and that's a wonderful little service to have because every time you look at it, there'll be something new featured. You'll learn a little bit more about something that's right here in the community that maybe it has been a long time since you've gone to visit.
And you know, when I'm trying to find something to do, sometimes I need a little extra help or boost to jog my memory, or, you know, think about, hey, what could I do this week? Oh, yeah, that's a great place. So this is what the Go Guide is now. It was the What's Happening. We're now calling it the Go Guide. And that's what its purpose is intended for, is to help you kind of jog that memory and think about those places. They're highlights and they're things to do that, you know, we want to say, hey, maybe you haven't thought about this place in a little bit, but go and check them out if you can.
Right. Oh, you haven't been there since a fifth grade field trip? Well, it's about time you revisited.
There you go.
All right, outstanding. Everything that you mentioned, of course, right there at the website, GoRockford.com.
That's right.
Outstanding. Andrea, as always, a wealth of information. We couldn't even think about looking toward a weekend without talking to you.
Oh, thank you. I love it. I always have fun telling you what's going on.
We appreciate your time. We'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good. Thanks.